It was over here somewhere. Okay. Hey. Pay attention. Hey. Pay attention. Pay attention, please, sir. Oh, what a champion. He's a superstar. Said go anywhere. Nobody said to go no worse. Stay with me. Uh-oh. Neutrolateral. There it is. Hey. You gotta watch what's going on over here. Yes. Need to go up a couple. Hey, you don't need to move your feet so much. Hey, that's not poop. Slow down. Ugh. So hungry. It's okay. No, it's as long as they're not leaving you. I mean, he's just going. He's not leaving. He's going.
That was a kind of a saunter, but some people don't like that.
Well, if you can't get him to do it, then that's a problem. Well, I know. That's why I said it. The way he walked off, it was. He was just get to work. Might as well get to work.
Oh, what are we thinking? Or thinking about it?
He likes to. He's what we call he's left brain introvert.
Okay.
He's kind of on the line between extrovert. If it's something fun, he's going to go do it. But if it looks like work, he's gonna avoid. So don't kick. Oh, you didn't put spurs. Oh.
You don't. Why don't you? I'm tapping.
I know, but it doesn't matter. What happens is that rhythmic pressure will cause them to tighten that rib, and what we're trying to do is get that rib to move over. So when you're asking them to go,
I'm tapping with both legs.
Okay. Well, what they understand is move away from pressure. So
Yeah.
so that's where the hind quarter yield comes in, or the backup. If they go, oh, I'm going to stop. We're not going to go. We're going to go. Oh, you want to practice our foundation, our hind quarter yield and our fore quarter yield and the backup and the other side and the neutrolateral, and he's going to go, yeah, that's way more boring than let's just go do something. So it's like having to write your ABCs 100 times because you practice your penmanship.
Okay.
And so the better he goes, yes ma'am, every time you ask, or there's a consequence. We're not going to make him do anything. We're just going to cause him to have to go back to kindergarten, and let's do kindergarten stuff again if you don't want to do big boy stuff.
All right.
And eventually he's just going to, yeah, that's way more boring than reverse psychology, basically.
But tapping is, but you want me to tap with one.
I would rather you squeeze and start putting energy in your body until he feels that.
But tapping is a Pirelli.
It is a rhythmic. Well, it's.
But you want me to.
Well, what I'm saying is, he understands better that if you squeeze and bring your energy up, if you want to go forward, and if he's ignoring it, it's okay. If he's ignoring that, then you just go, okay, let's do a neutrolateral, let's do a hind quarter yield, let's do X, Y, and Z until he goes, no, I just want to go. And I go, good, me too. And follow these guys. Let's give them a little energy.
I like that little white ball.
You ready to go? Not quite. Doo, doo, doo. How can I let it on? We're not talking to no pregnant mares. They don't want to talk to no stud muffin yet. After they have the baby, they'll want to talk to you. But they won't be here by then. Sorry about your luck.
Taking these guys out the gate yet?
I've taken them through the gates and I walked them in a closed one and opened the front, but we haven't asked them for anything. The gates are just what most people don't realize is if you treat the gates as an energy monster that you want them to bust out of there, then they're always going to have that anxiety about it. But if you get them to understand halt, canter, depart, you know that's just the thing we do now. We do halt, walk, departs. We do halt, trot, departs, or walk, trot, departs.
They're not cantering out there though.
No, but they will once we get ready.
You're gonna get left behind. And if you go up instead of out, you're gonna hit his head. Yeah, my mare did that one time. She busted open her head. She went up to like a capital.
And boys just hanging out, wrestling around like your little brother, huh?
They're beautiful.
This one is. I like this one the best. Not girls. You still out of the way? This turtle's been trying to cross the road for a while. Looks like he went back and forth. See the little turtle?
Oh, that little turtle?
You better get out of the road, little guy.
I helped the turtle earlier. Look at it. Oh, God. Can't eat it.
Oh, you should probably get moving.
Right? Someone's going to get on it.
Well, let him bite your nose.
They go in or they go
Well,
out?
he was heading that way, and then he got
He got
turned around. So it looked like his cross path went back and forth. Hey. Okay, boys, energy up. Let's go try. Oh yeah. You get so tired already. This deep sand. He's the best pony. All these muscles. Top line muscles. They're humongous. Yeah, you're the champion. You're gonna be the champion. Keep eyeballing you. Someone over here, take a bite out of you. Ah! Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, hey. Just if you're relaxed, good, keep going. I might have to slow down a minute and get him good connected. He's just having him a good old time. Yep.
Have you ever worked with that bed of biothane?
Well, no.
Yeah, used to endurance races. You know, you forget where you are after 30 miles. It's like I don't even know anymore if I'm riding or if I'm walking. You but get so numb. It's like God. I don't know. I've never done a 100-miler. I can't. I couldn't. I don't. That's too much. I've only done a 50, and I'll never do that again.
Ugh. What is it?
What? Oh, this.
Oops, easy.
There's a lot of shale in it.
You guys ready to go the other way?
Eating with the bridle tape,
Fine.
not really on the track.
Everything? Nope, it's fine on the track. It's fine anytime they're. That just tells you he's not tight. He's not relaxed. If he,
Very comfortable. He's like, well.
and when you're ready for him to get off the grass, don't pull his head up. Do this. Do a little rub, and then start tapping it, and get steadily each tap just a little bit harder until he picks his head up, and then ask him for something.
You don't tap with your leg?
Nope. Just
You know it's the first.
harder, 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 harder. You gotta be effective. There you go. Now ask him. Let's go.
I'm not going to sting my hand, Mr. Rat. I don't have my gloves on.
What are those guys
Really
that?
good at? Trailer loading. Oh my God. I used to make a lot of money training horses. But see, but you got to train the people.
Well, I know. I said
Really
that
hard.
it's not the horses ever. That's what I found out about.
Well, you know, some are real traumatized from it, right?
Yeah, but it's
But
not.
the people are just, you know, they
People
can't
are the
wait,
cause
they
of
can't
it.
wait. And then,
Come on.
you know,
I
or
don't
they
know.
hit their head at the top because they pushed at the wrong time. And it's like, oh fuck, I'm sorry, horse. I'm like, I understand it's a fucking steel box. It doesn't look like you can fit. It doesn't. I completely agree. Well, we have
Especially if you're
to-
naturally claustrophobic. I'm not really claustrophobic, but now whenever I see a movie where they're putting somebody in a 55-gallon barrel or some tight, it starts getting me. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
So that's what it feels.
And
But that's what they
yeah, because they're long, man. They're big.
they don't know. They don't know. Everything is a potential danger to them. So they're going to be highly skeptical unless they look at you as a leader with trust and respect, and then they're going to do just like they did with their mama, whatever you ask. But you have to have the trust and respect.
Yeah, that's big time.
Trust and respect, easy to lose and very hard to gain. So
Yeah.
pushing too hard too early, just knowing when the horse is thinking or when they're disconnecting, being able to read a horse. Hup, 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 hup. Come on, we're gonna go. Come on, big baby. Don't let him pass you. There you go. There you go.
Tail swing. Good tail swing. Go. Go. Yeah. Get out.
I see you.
Yeah, hey. Feeling a little bit, Fred? Big boy. Who's a big boy?
Hey, hey. Almost done. We're almost done. I know you can do it.
There you go. That a boy.
It's good enough. Whew. He said, boy, I was ready to stop a long time ago. I was ready to stop a whole long time ago. You sound horrible.
It's better now
Really
than
bad.
yesterday. It is. They're coughing less.
Yep.
There's like 2 or 3 coughs left.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Watch your hindquarters. You're going to get tagged. You rub your face. Rub them nub boogers.
Tissues everywhere for him. He needs little tissues to wipe his nose,
It's a rough old pony life.
We first start treatment. Those trees are really pretty.
I happened to be in Japan the year that we attacked Iraq.
Oh,
So we were either going to Dubai or Japan, and when that war started, they decided to go to Japan. And it was right about the time of the Cherry Blossom Festival, so they had thousands of those trees that were all blooming like that.
that sounds beautiful. It sounds like
Apparently it's the same, the Japanese gave one of the presidents back in the day a cherry tree, and that's where all the cherry trees in Washington, D.C. come from.
okay. On the hill
Yeah.
was the.
They have a Cherry Blossom Festival there too, but it started in Japan, I believe.
They're sweet. They're so good. There's not much sugar in them, you know.
Yeah.
You know that.
I know you're so tired. It's not feeling very good. It's a rough old life, you know. Being a handsome bay pony. Bite your brother on the tail.
Do they smell?
Yeah, they really smell good when they're blossoming. You poor old pony. Think about lift more than pull. Lift on that rein. Kind of lift on that rein instead of pull. Go up, 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 there. And he'll feel that better and respond. So you're going up, up, up to get their attention, and then give them a direction. Up, not out. Up, up, there. See how he responded quicker? If you had spurs, then you could affect his sides a little better.
He's heavier, I guess.
Oh yeah.
I had that little Morab, and that my thoroughbred is like driving a Ferrari. You think about it, and she's like, boop, boop, doo.
Yeah.
They called her the giraffe on the track. It took me a year to settle her in about the idea of stretching her neck down, you know, and
Yeah.
feeling safe to do so, you know. Safely to try. But once she did, ooh, she fell in love with the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God, that feels so good. She coughed so much for like 2 or 3 days. She probably accessed parts of her back she forgot about.
Yeah. Well, that's most of it. That's why
Yeah.
horses run out of gas after a half mile. The fractions are way fast early, and then they all drag home because they're using they're not using their top line at all. They never exercise that top line. So even if they do use it, it's not been exercised. So
Or it breaks right at the wither.
you're right here,
Like a false
or it's
one.
been broke because of the pulling on the head.
Yeah, right. That took me a while to feel what the difference from breaking at the wither, you know, the roker
Yeah.
as they call, versus the allowing the horse on the circle to
Go
find
through,
it,
yeah.
and then go down, have that eye, and then you feel it come up through here versus just here.
Well, when I first felt a racehorse collected and connected, it's because I got run off with. They were so confident, and they went round, and their back came up, and I was like, and I had nothing.
Isn't
But it was so smooth. I was like, what the heck is going on here? But I didn't know what it was.
That's amazing.
It took
to feel
me.
that the first time when you're going
It wasn't the
fast.
first time. I mean, it wasn't. It was the first time that I noticed what a difference it was.
I was
And
at the trot
again, when we were in
myself.
Japan, I was breezing a horse that I'd never breezed before, and he was moving perfectly. They have a grass course, so he was moving perfect, and it felt like we were going so slow. But my watch, I had watched. We were so. I'm ahead. I'm like, oh shit! He felt like he's just barely crawling. So I kind of. And then all of a sudden we're screaming, but it doesn't feel like we're going very fast at all. It's like driving, one of the new Cadillacs, how smooth they are compared to the old Model Ts. It's a whole different. Get in a new car, the suspension's all good. You don't realize you're doing 90.
Yeah, it's lofty. He's really hoping we can have some grass feeders, yeah? He's like, well,
Yeah.
You got a little frost back there behind you. That's good. I'm surprised. 'Cause it didn't really, he's not gonna get.
Well, this is his 4th day of this track in 2 weeks. He finally, like yesterday, he acted like he felt really good, even though it's still snot in the day. He doesn't feel like he's as energetic, but he went ahead once we went.
We'll get some grass, buddy. Well, hey, they felt a lot better today, and yeah, because we did a. How far did we go? What was that?
Let's see. Today we went up 26 and a half minutes. Okay.
They wanted to gallop too.
Well, this one didn't. Half a mile walking, a little over half a mile trotting at 7 miles an hour, and 0.8 of a mile cantering at 10.8 miles an hour.
What app you got on there?
It's called, I can't remember, Equid. What's it called? I don't even know what it's called.
That's pretty cool.
Equilab or something like that. I'll have to look.
Is there fire ants too? Are those-
Yeah, there's some. Not as bad as
Oh, we're south, aren't we? I keep
Florida or South Carolina is bad. These aren't as bad.
We don't have fire ants up there in Northwest Arkansas.
Come on, let's go get a bath and go eat some grass. Hey. We can roll later too, not right now. Come on. That's not horse poop. That's tree droppings. What looks so scary? There you go. You're going home. Get a drink at the house. What do you think you see? Hey.
Okay, thanks for looking.
Hey.
So how long do you say you've been here for at this center?
Let's see. I don't know. Probably closing in on 4 weeks, closer to 3.5.
Do you like it? Okay.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. There ain't really any other place open.